Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you could make it. Today we are doing an August wrap up. Now, I read 4 books this August and I picked up quite a few books. So I thought it'd be a quite cool video to talk about what I read and all the books I picked up. Okay, so we're going to start with the books I picked up because we all know that's the most interesting part. I love buying books, you love buying books. It's why we're all here. The first book I'm so excited to show you is the new release, Calabasas. I love R.F. Kuang's writing and I just could not wait to read Calabasas. I've been so excited for it. I'm just going to delve straight into it. This spooky season, October, fall vibes. Calabasas, absolutely giving all of it and I just cannot wait. And of course, I'm sure you've seen already, this is a signed edition. I got this from House of Book and Friends in Manchester and it is just so cool. I'm sure you saw it on the vlog. Of the Calabasas. I swapped that Calabasas, that spread edition, for this lovely House of Book and Friends edition. The signature was just a bit bigger, which I really liked. And it has this really cool bookmarking too. But yeah, the signature was just a bit cooler. And yeah, I'm really excited by it. I just really like this. I wasn't a huge fan of the initial sprayed edge of that Waterstones edition, so I do prefer this one without the one. I think it just looks more cleaner, especially for R.F. Kuang's type of books. But yeah, really cool. Really happy it's signed. Love it. Then, whilst I was also at House of Book and Friends, which, by the way, if you haven't been to in Manchester, I highly recommend. It's a very cute cafe, which is made for book lovers to meet people, meet new friends, and it has some really nice seating areas, some really cool signed editions, and just some really cool editions of books. It also offers like an afternoon tea in the back, and the afternoon tea is served out of books. It's really cool. I promise this is not promotional or paid. I just really love the place. I think it's so cool. And I know all my book lovers up north would love it, and you all need to go. Anyway, so whilst I was there, I also picked up another signed book, and it is A Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. Now, I love rom-coms. We all know I love rom-coms. Almost as much as fantasy. I do like a cheesy little rom-com. And my deepest confession is that I've never read any Emily Henry. Like, for some reason, I've just never got around to it. I own like 5 of her books, never got around to reading any of them. But I saw this one and it was signed and I thought, I have to get it. I just have to. Emily Henry, I know, is one of the queens of rom-coms, and I thought I just have to pick it up. So when I do read it and I know I'm going to fall in love with her writing, I'll have a signed edition of one of my favourite rom-com authors whenever she does become that. Yeah, so I thought that was really cool. And I've heard this book is really good, like very slow burn, all for a payoff of like a hug or something like that. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. I think this will be much more my street. The next book is one that was gifted to me by Katie, and we all need to thank her for this because, oh, absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. This is Vow of Thieves. It is the second in the Dance of Thieves duology. It is the Fairy Loot edition. I already had the first, but I never had the second, and Katie was kind enough to pick up the second for me, and I'm just absolutely obsessed. Sprayed edge, I'll show you the inside cover. Inside cover is just stunning. Perfectly matches the first one. Really happy with it. Yeah, I absolutely love it, and obviously it's signed as well. Just really cool. One of my favourite duologies that doesn't get spoken about enough anymore. I remember when I first started on TikTok, Dance of Thieves was like one of the big books for everyone to read, and then now everyone's just kind of gone off it and not read it as much, and you all need to read it. It's really good. It's a really, really good duology, and I now have this, all the complete special edition. In the final book haul, this is by far my most favourite book I own now. I ordered this book 5-6 months ago. It's a German book of one of my favourite books, and I saw it on Amazon and I was like, I have to have it. I don't care if I can't read it, I have to have it. It's such a gorgeous edition and I just love it, and it is none other than Daughter of No Worlds. Everyone knows how much I love that fantasy series. I think it's absolutely perfect. If you haven't read it, please go read Daughter of No Worlds, and this edition is just absolutely stunning. I don't care if it's in German, I don't care if I can't read it, just look at it, it is absolutely beautiful. That sprayed edge, absolutely gorgeous, and just, it's so, so good. Like, look at that inside cover. Like, is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? It's, I just can't get over it. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I love it. I'm in love. I'm in love. So there was the books I picked up. Let me know what you think of them in the comments down below. I think I'm very lucky. All of those are very cool editions of books. I'm really happy about it. It's been a good month for picking up books this August. Okay, now on to the 4 books I read this month. So we're going to start with Among the Burning Flowers. Now, this is a proof that got sent to me by Bloomsbury, and I was so happy when they sent me it. I love the Pride of the Orange Tree world, and I just could not wait to get back into it. I was ecstatic when that proof came. Oh, unreal. And the actual proof edition of it is really, really nice. Yeah, I'm just absolutely obsessed. I thought I'd show you it, just in case you haven't seen it. A lot of you, I've put it in a lot of videos. You should have seen it by now. This is the proof edition. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Samantha Shannon is doing a tour soon, and I am going to go meet her, and I'm hopefully going to go get this signed, because I'm in love. I'm in love. So yeah, on to more about the book. Now, this is much shorter than Pride of the Orange Tree and Day of Fallen Night. Like, so much shorter. The font's a bit bigger too. And to be honest with you, that was really refreshing. Like, I love Samantha Shannon's writing, but those books are huge. Like, they are weeks worth of reading for me normally. This one I read in like a week. It was really good. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I loved the pacing. It was like non-stop tension, non-stop grit. One thing I love about Samantha Shannon's writing, she just caught politics so well, and the tensions there are always rising. I just love it. Whenever I read her writing, I can picture myself in those rooms listening to that dialogue. Like, they fully get me invested. Those conversations are brilliant. Her dialogue would make excellent TV for fantasy. Really, really good. I loved it. It was so cool to see things the way they lead up in Priory. Like, the way this ends kind of amalgamates with Priory. And you'll know what I mean when you read it. I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, the way it ends, it sets up directly. And I was like, oh, that was so cool. I loved it. I really, really enjoyed this book. I think it was great. I think you all need to read it. The next book I read was Silver Elite. Now, I know a lot of you have actually been waiting for me to read this and form my opinion on it. This book was absolutely hyped up to the moon back in like May. And since then, I've not really heard much about it. Like, I heard everything about it in May. And everyone was trying to guess who the author was, and if it was a ghostwriter, and if it was a popular author. And then now we're in September, and it just feels like no one's ever talking about it since. But I read it, and I liked it. Now, when I first picked this up, I thought it was either going to be a love or a hate. I didn't think I'd be in the middle. I just didn't think that would be the way it was. But surprisingly, I am straight down the middle with this. I liked the plot and the way it went. I didn't like the writing as much as I thought I would. The telepathy stuff, like, this book focused on like telekinesis and telepathy, like talking through minds, and they have to hide it. That was really cool. I enjoyed that bit of the writing, but the way it was written wasn't amazing. Like, some things they say felt very modernized and like very pop culture. Like, I don't think it would age very well. But saying that, the plot was really fun. It's much, I wouldn't call it dystopia. People are full on saying this is like fantasy dystopia and like the next dystopia. I wouldn't say that by any means. It's a cool book in the premise, but it's by no means the next dystopia. Will I read the second? Yes. It had a cool twist that I was happy about. And yeah, I like where it's going. I do like where it's going. It'll be fun. It gave me like very Divergent film vibes, but obviously not as well written. Yeah, it's enjoyable. I get why people enjoy it. I get why people love it. But for me, the writing was a little bit off. But I think if you liked Fourth Wing and like that modernized type of writing, you'd like this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. If you like that modern type of writing that may not age amazingly well in the future, very good. If you were looking for the next Hunger Games, you're going to be disappointed. Okay, the next 2 books I read were surprisingly rom-coms. First one was Love Wager by Lynn Painter. I've never read a Lynn Painter book before. I know she did Better Than Movies and Nothing Like the Movies. She's done loads. But I've never actually read one of her books before. And I read Love Wager as like a starting one. And honestly, I devoured it. I loved it. I read that book in like 2 days. I was absolutely obsessed. I thought the characters were really good, had a really good banter behind them. And it just felt real, if that makes sense. Like, I love that her writing felt like it could happen, you know? Some rom-coms I read, I'm like, okay, it's a little bit far-fetched. This one felt so real in the way they communicated and just the way things developed. Like, it just felt good, you know? I really liked that about Lynn Painter's writing. I was really obsessed with it. It was a really fun read, and it moved really quickly, and it always just kept me on my toes. There was never a bit I was bored and going, oh, just get to the point. I was always invested. I really liked it. If you like rom-coms, I can't recommend Lynn Painter enough. I'm going to read all of her books now. The next one is another very popular Book Talk book, and it was First Time Caller. Now, everyone loves this book. Like, everyone I've known has really enjoyed the rom-com elements of this book. I, too, really liked it. I thought the premise was really cool, like a radio station, like the daughters helping to set their mum up, and I thought that was really cute. I thought very cool, grumpy, Sunshine-esque. She's not very much Sunshine, but he's very grumpy. And I kind of liked that they brought the best out of each other. I thought that was really, really cute. And just the actual radio station side of it was really cool too. It made for some really cool, like, little moments. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I did skim the smut. Like, when I was reading it, it got to, like, a smutty part. I think there's, like, 1 or 2 smutty scenes in the whole book. But it got to, like, the last smutty scene, and it was a good, like, 6-7 pages long, and I just absolutely skipped it to the end of the chapter. I don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of smut in itself. Like, if it's for the plot, it's amazing, great. But 7 pages, that was just a little bit too much for me. Just, it doesn't need to be that long, you know. Like, 7 pages, that's a lot of description, and I just wasn't about that. I skipped it. I felt like it didn't hinder the plot or anything for me. I just moved on as normal. And yeah, if you want to do that, and you don't really like smut, I'd recommend doing that. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I can't wait to read more of her work. I think she's got a book coming out this year. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Okay, so this is kind of cheating. They're the fuck books I've read, but I'm literally an hour off finishing Diabound. Yeah, everyone's reading Diabound at the moment, and I can see why. I'm really getting into the plot of this book. It's really enjoyable. It's like I said, I've got an hour left, and I've read this quite slowly because I'm slightly slumping. I've just been really busy. Obviously, new dog, live stuff going on. I've got loads of book events in the future. I'm going to London on Wednesday. Yeah, got a lot going on, but I'm really enjoying picking up this book when I have the chance and reading it. Like, it's really fun to read. Loving it. It is basically Fourth Wing with direwolves. Like, I will give it its premise. You can tell the author was like, Fourth Wing's doing really well. Let's do something similar, but with cool direwolves. I like that. I like it a lot. Like, the main character and the direwolves can speak to each other. Sometimes they're a bit sassy, a bit grumpy. A little bit similar to Fourth Wing in that way. It's based in, like, a military-esque college where you're trying to get the ranks up and trying to train. So they're the similarities to Fourth Wing. Obviously, there's a dark and brooding man as well, which is slow burn. If you like Fourth Wing, you're going to like Diabound. I feel like that's a given. But if you don't like Fourth Wing, I'd still say give Diabound a go. It's still a very fun read. I'm enjoying the plot. It's moving quickly. It's fun. It's quite graphic in the violence, by the way. Like, I didn't expect it to be so graphic. It is. It's graphic. But it is fun. It is really fun. I mean, I'm enjoying it. Anyway, guys, that was my August wrap-up. I showed you all the cool books. You have to let me know what you think of them, and let me know if you picked up any cool books yourself. I love a signed edition, and I want to know all your guys' like prized possessions for signed editions. And I also showed you the books I read. What did you read in August? Let me know what you thought, and let me know what you think of my reviews of these books. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I might try to do a little bit of a film in London, a little bit of bookshop tour, and maybe if we can film in the event, I'll film in the event too. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.